Hey, good afternoon. This is Rob Butler here from Rob Butler Guitar. It's been a while since I've shot a video. I'm coming to you today to show you how to play Fire by Jimi Hendrix off the Jimi Hendrix Are You Experienced record. It's probably the first Hendrix tune I ever listened to as a kid, and I was just kind of blown away by it, and it's still a great song, and I just thought I'd share that with you today. I'm here today with my Fender Strat, my '89 Fender American Strat. If you're going to play Jimi, you better be playing a Stratocaster. You don't have to. He played Les Pauls and SGs and Flying Vs, but he's mainly known for Strats. And what I've got dialed up here is kind of a Hendrix tone, the neck pickup. He did a lot of work on the neck pickup. Kind of gives you a little bit of a warmer tone. So let's get with the lesson. So the song basically starts off with octaves. And now an octave is a root note, and it's the same note, basically 8 notes in the scale up, right? You pick up an octave. So the song starts with basically G sharp. So you got the G sharp note here, which is the basically 11th fret, A string, and you take your third finger and you skip a string and you grab the 13th fret on the G string. So you're hitting that. You hear that ring together? It's the same note, they're just an octave apart, or 8 notes apart within the scale. So basically he starts off in G sharp and he slides down a half step to G. I do that 4 times. So. And it goes to the next part of the song. So there's just 4 chords there. It goes from G sharp to G, sliding F, slides down to the D octave, which is played, everything is played on the root note on the A string, but it ends on the fifth fret. So you're basically hitting that D octave, right? Play it slow. Then the next part of the song is the verse, and they just hit this riff, and it goes. So A, hit that A note once, hit a C note, and then hit the D note twice. So it's an 8th note pattern. So you hear this wild drumming going on by Mitch Mitchell, the drummer of the Jimi Hendrix Experience, and Jimi starts singing. You don't care for me, I don't care about that, you got a new fool, huh, I like it like that. And he's kind of coming in with those lyrics between just a very distinct part of the song. And they do that, I don't know, maybe 4 to 6 times, and then it goes into the chorus. And the chorus is a D chord, D to C, Jimi liked to do that a lot, right? He'd basically hit a chord and then come out and go, kind of play the major part of that pentatonic scale to kind of throw a little flavor to the chord. And he got that from a lot of his R&B playing days. But if you look up the sheet music on it, it goes from D to C, and they throw the 9th in there, the 9th being the D note. You can throw some little flavors in there just by, instead of playing the whole bar chord of the D chord, you hit the 5th, you hit the octave, and you also hit, in this case, the F sharp, which would be the major third over the D, and you just kind of take your third finger and back into that riff again for the next verse. And the second verse starts again. Then he starts his lyrics. You say your mom ain't home, it ain't my concern. You say you play with me, you won't get burned, that kind of thing. And then he goes into the chorus again. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. First, the second chorus is the same as the first. You know, he throws some little embellishments in there like I did just there. And then it comes to the bridge. And the bridge is, he's saying, move over, Rover, let Jimmy take over. So he hits the D chord, 2 and 3 and 4. And so he holds that for one measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hits the A, then back to the C. Then the guitar solo starts. So the guitar solo is based off of a D to an E because they're basically playing. The rhythm is going from E to D. So the solo basically takes the D note, which he plays it at the 15th fret on the B string. And he takes that D, and you want to listen to the pitch when you go to bend it. You want to make sure you hit that pitch, right? You don't want it to be flat. You don't want to overbend it. You want to hit that E note. He comes down and grabs that G note, 12th fret, G string, and puts some vibrato on it. And then comes back and hits it again. Then you hit the B note, which is on the 12th fret, B string, and then you hit the A note on the 14th fret, G string, bend it up to B and back to A, right? Then back into that intro riff of the octaves, right? They play it twice and they go back into the riff. It's that A to C to D. At the 12th fret, A note, A string, 12th fret. That gives you probably the most tone by playing it there. You can also play it here. You can grab that A note here, and I would recommend you learn your notes all over the guitar. You can play it here. Put a little pinch harmonic in it if you want. Side of the pick, pinch harmonic. But I like to play it down here. It gives a little more tone. And then, outro chorus. And then the song just fades out. And it goes up to E at that point, just like the guitar solo. And when that's going on, Jimmy is just taking that D note that he starts the original guitar solo out with and just bends it up to E. And it just fades. Now, if you're playing it live, I played this song live. You obviously it can't fade. You basically would probably end it with. You just end it. You know. Then you play that chorus from E to D 8 times. And then after that 8 times, you go into that octave thing, like the intro, and then you just take it out. It's a cool song. It's about a 3-minute tune, but it rocks. It sounds as great today as it did when it first came out in 1967. Anyway, that's me. I'm out. Jimi Hendrix's Fire. Thank you. Have a good day. Have fun with it. Give it a listen and have fun. Thank you.